What's Sam? It's your boy Hencho, man. I'm in the apartment with Parlay. Gang.
Hey, Parlay. Meet me at the apartment.
Yo, you already know this your boy Parlay, live from ATM Lounge. And we're in the apartment with Parlay. Meet me in apartments. Listen, I love my city, Atlanta. Only thing I love more than my city is the west side of my city. Shout out to Bankhead. Long live Swall, long live Charlotte Low, long live We Fly, a.k.a. Buddy. Listen, man, when we talking about the city, a lot of people asking me, like, with me doing music for a long time and seeing a lot of these changes, a lot of people ask me, Parlay, how you feel about what's going on with the music-wise in the city right now? And I always say, bro, we in good hands. I promise we in good hands. It's so many different variations. See, the thing about that, when I was doing music, everybody was really sounding the same. It'd be one wave of catch, they'll jump on that wave, ride it till they can't ride no more, few people pop. You know what I'm saying? Now it's so many different variations of music, so many people doing so much different music. We got so many producers, so many artists. Like, I feel cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I know they say Memphis got it. Memphis doing their thing right now, but the way we producing these artists right here in Atlanta, I think we're gonna have it for a long time. And my next guest is somebody who definitely been stumping ever since he been out here. And when I say this, like, it's a lot of music. People make a lot of music, right? And they be jamming right now. But it ain't music that you can just listen to every day. And I know, like, nigga like me from the hood, I be wanting to listen to everyday music. Give me some of this in your shit. Give me some of that in your shit. Talk about that real nigga shit. It ain't about shoot 'em up, bang, bang, slide all the time. Niggas ain't killing that much. I promise ain't. Niggas ain't killing every day. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, put some more player shit in your music. Nigga, talk about what you're going through with your bitch. Nigga, it's okay. Everybody go through something with their hoe. You know what I'm saying? And my next guest, he do all that shit, but he do it in the way, his way. And I think it ain't been like nothing else. His style, the way he sound, you know what I'm saying, and what he stand for. And I know him from shit that y'all ain't gonna know him for. And so it's a blessing and honor to have him on here. Welcome Huncho to the show. What's going on, dog? Good, dog. You got shot of 10.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, for real. Real nigga shit. Been trying to get with you. I'm one of them niggas like you. I heard you say one time, I like everything should be organic. Shit you got to be organic. Boom, reach out. Me doing podcast, I'm trying to learn how to be like an interviewer, be like a journalist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And in my mind, I'm still a street nigga like. So it be a lot of time I be wanting to get niggas on my shit, but I be like, hell no, I ain't reaching out, man. Yeah, hell no, I don't check goddamn. But certain niggas I should be like, fuck that, I gotta shoot my shot, boy, goddamn, I fuck with Shawty. You know what I'm saying? Boom, see you at Huncho Day. Hey, bro, we got to get in. Boy, set the date. Boom, shit like that, shit happen, shit that fast. That's how you know what be the difference with niggas and who niggas are and how niggas been brought up and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get the balance of niggas who really in this shit and niggas who really industry. Because a lot of these niggas who be saying they some street niggas, get somewhere, be Hollywood as a motherfucker. Yeah. I seen you take a picture. I seen you in the middle of the game. You in the middle of the game, nigga, like, hey, take a picture with me. This nigga turn around taking pictures in the middle of the game. You see what I'm saying? That real nigga shit, and I identify with that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this right here. For everybody, for niggas who may have been up on the rock, for people who may know you, for people who may not know you, for people who know of you. Like, give everybody who you are, where you from, where you grew up at.
Huncho, man. The Pain Rebel. I'm from the east side, you know what I'm saying? Second now is right now for my side start on Flat Show and on Glenwood. You know what I'm saying? That's where I came up at.
Nah, I know about over there. See, I'll tell you. See, I'm from the east. I was born on the east. But I moved to the west when I was like 9. So that's why I say I'm from the west side. Cause everything, all my name, everything I got made was on the west side. But my uncle used to stay right on the corner of when you turn off Glenwood on 2nd Ave, right before you turn on 2nd Ave, that corner right there when you turn off Glenwood, that house right there with a little roundabout. My family stayed in the house for a long ass time. My auntie used to run Mark Trail. I used to play for Mark Trail when I was little. You know what I'm saying?
Mark Trail too, Mega Fee, all that.
Yeah. My auntie used to teach over there. Nigga, my uncle went to Met now, so that whole area, I know about that whole area over there. Then I used to be all my family from Elay Meadow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
In East Lake too, but not in the middle though.
Mm-hmm.
We used to be in the new East Lake.
nah, for sure for that. How many siblings you got?
I got 5. It's 6 of us and all on my mama's side. My daddy probably got like 4.
Where you fall at?
I'm like the middle. I got 2 big sisters. 2 big sisters, a little sister, and 2 little brothers.
You the worst out of all everybody, attitude wise. Cause they say the middle child always be the one who go through the most.
I probably put my mama through the most, but I ain't the worst though. Probably my big sister the worst.
Like it always be the
She
older.
been out there causing hell like before.
She had an effect on you growing up.
Probably my anger though. Probably my anger. Cause I always used to be fighting her. Like she'll probably walk past me, found me for no reason.
Yeah, I heard one time you say she slapped you with a book.
Yeah. Slapped me with a Harry Potter book.
Hold on.
Harry
Oh, you remember that
Potter
motherfucker though?
And Harry Potter book was big as hell.
Fat motherfucker, yeah. What you were doing? Tell me the story. I want to hear the story.
Man, I was asleep. In my sleep, they looking for my mama keys. So she come upstairs, boom, slap me with the book. Like, get up here and find the keys. I straight chase her downstairs, get the welding on her.
What's okay? You was asleep when that motherfucker hit you. Where it hit you at? The head?
Face.
In the face?
Shot. I'm sleeping face up. She hit me straight in my face.
You already knew what was going on.
Come on, man.
You bigger than her?
Yeah.
You the biggest out of everybody?
Yeah.
Your ass tall as hell, dog. I didn't know your ass that tall. I knew you were tall, but I knew you that tall.
Some.
Nah, for sure that. Bro, growing up, preteen, like before you got there, started getting 12, 13 years old, what type of shit was going on around you start pulling your influence? See, because I feel like this. When you're a young nigga, 7, 8, 9, 10, you start seeing shit, right? And certain shit, you be like, oh, what the hell he doing? Then certain shit, you be like, nah, I ain't fucking with that shit. And then as you get a teenager, that's the shit that you start diving into, start fucking around. Like, what was going on around you as a youngin'?
Yeah, it was a lot of shit going on, but I ain't gonna say this shit caught my eye like at a young age, but like you be hearing about shit like shit about nigga getting raw, nigga getting killed, this and that. But I was outside though playing around all the older niggas though. You feel me? And they was the niggas doing it, but you know, we'll hear about it. You feel me? But I wasn't really too much on it. I was playing. I wanted to play sports. You feel me? But as I got older, that's what I got into from my own experience, not from what I.
I've just seen you from younger.
Yeah.
You just like playing sports. You thought you were gonna make it to the league too.
Yeah. I did for a minute till I didn't. But I always felt like I wasn't gonna make it though, cause I always kept getting in trouble in school. So I was like, fuck it.
How many times you got kicked out of school?
Probably like 5, 6.
For what? She give me one on. Give me 2 on.
Fine, like two times it was fine. I got kicked out for bad grade. Like my grade was so bad. Like
What you were doing? What grade it was?
I probably got kicked out in every grade. 9th, 10th. 9th. Only grade I didn't
So it
get
started
kicked
at
out.
high school.
Yeah, nah, middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah. I got kicked out of elementary school before. I got kicked out of elementary school. I got kicked out of middle school. And then I got kicked out in every grade, 9th, 10th, 11th grade. But I went to the 12th grade still, because I played basketball. You know, they'll take you anywhere you play basketball. Fine, bad grade, doing bullshit.
Got dribble.
Yeah. Like,
You can shoot.
I do everything. Don't lie, boy. I see you finna lie. I see you finna lie. I do it all.
He said yeah. I want to see. I'm gonna start doing all this shit, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna give you this from my experience too. Shit like we was at the weekend. Go to all that shit, bro. Start experiencing all that shit. Start doing all that shit, bro. Cause I used to be one of them niggas like, man, I ain't doing all that shit. Man, I ain't going all that shit. Man, I ain't doing all that shit, man. And shit like that'll start. I ain't gonna say it'll show your career, but it'll stop a whole bunch of opportunities from happening. You see what I'm saying? Like example. Bro, I got on dancing, bro.
Dancing.
Yeah, we lean with it, rock with it. Dancing in white tee and doing all the dances and shit. But if you ask a nigga about me, he ain't gonna say shit about no dancing. But that's how I got on, dancing. Then nobody in my group dance but me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I wasn't scared to be different. You see what I'm saying? I had so many niggas, but I ain't doing all that. I ain't dancing in the club. I ain't doing all that. Boy, you look at a nigga like Boosie, but that nigga get geeked up, especially the old Boosie. But that nigga out there get the goddamn doing all kind of shit. So I'm just telling you, don't put yourself in that box. Continue to goddamn expand. Continue to fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Take chances on your career, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, for sure that. How long you been doing music?
Probably like, I've been doing music since I was 17. I'm 23 now.
What made you start?
I just tried it for real. Like, just playing around. I tried it. I wrote something down. And then I just kept doing it after that.
How many songs you wrote or started fucking with before you actually got in the studio?
Probably like 2. I wrote like 2 songs, and then I went and actually made it. I recorded it.
Was it how did you say that you heard it in your head?
Nah, hell no.
It'll never happen like that, do
Man,
it?
that shit sound bad. I ain't like my voice, none of that. But I ain't really know how to use the studio though. When I learned how to use it, I started using auto-tune, started using more effects, and this and that. My shit started sounding straight.
How long did it take you to actually goddamn like find that sound like, okay, yeah, now I got it now. Like this one, I'm finna ride this one.
I'd probably say like the end of last year.
In the last year when you actually found that shit.
Yeah, when I say I like my sound now, like I like how it sound.
So all the old mixtapes you was dropping, you didn't really want to fuck with that shit like that. Why?
I can't even stand for somebody to play around me like.
Why? That's some of the most classical ass shit.
Yeah, that shit just sound bad to me.
You must record a lot of songs. The only people who feel like that is nigga who record a whole bunch of songs, so all the songs get old to them.
Yeah, I record a lot. I probably made like 5 songs in the session.
You say punch in?
On a good day, I probably made like 5, 6 songs. I punch in, though.
You ever wrote before?
I used to. When I first started rapping, I would write.
What made you start?
I found out you punch in. Like, I seen somebody punching in. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm finna do that.
Yeah, every artist who I get on that motherfucker and I talk to them, I ask them that, and they be like, I write. And I be like, why? They be like, shit, cause I got them. I be like, listen, you gotta think about what you wanna say, write it down, think about what you wanna say, write it down, do that a whole verse, go in that motherfucker and read it. And when you can just say that shit as soon as you think about the shit.
Exactly.
And you're gonna get more emotion and feeling, and it's gonna flow better. I don't think music is about just rhyming. I think it's more about feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like what you say, how you say, when that beat drop, what's your tune got, where you go with that shit at. Music, I think niggas' voices are instruments. That's why I think Thug win. I think Thug got the first person who got that shit. Like, you know what? Nigga ain't gotta say nothing. I can just say whatever the fuck I wanna say. I should use my shit like an instrument. And I think you do that greatly too. You know what I'm saying? Why you call it pain music? I think I call it struggle music.
Yeah. I'd probably say, I don't know, probably just because it music people will feel. You feel me? Like, I get so many messages, people tell me they be crying to my music. You feel me? They can relate to my music. They can feel me.
Nah, but you ain't hear about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then the crazy part about this shit is that I got turned on to you. Every time I get in the car, I got turned on to the iTunes, right? So I be listening to the iTunes radio. And I listen to all the young nigga shit. And I'm in the car riding one time, and goddamn Let's Get It came on. And I was like, shit hard as a motherfucker. Every time I hear a song, I save it. And when I start one, I go through all the songs, I go to YouTube and go all that shit. I'm like, oh, that nigga from the city. I start looking, I start listening to all this shit. I was like, nah, this nigga shit here rhyme. Then as I start goddamn, hey, woo, woo, woo. I know a million niggas will be around. I know all kind of niggas that be around. They were like, oh, nah. I was like, nah, shout it thorough like that. Nah, for sure that. Tell me about your crew.
My crew?
Yeah.
Shit.
Trent, baby.
TV?
Yeah.
That's the shit I had started, like, I said I was probably like 16. TB stand for Trent, baby. I just say it like, everybody who grew up in that kind of environment, it was me and my partner Eli, we started it, you feel me? And then we just made all the rest of our bros this, you feel me? But it ain't like no gang and that, just like a family, you feel me? Like, we all grew around each other.
But you so seasoned, boy. I want to laugh, right? Cause I'm in your head with you, right? But you so seasoned. But you seasoned, dog. But you seasoned, boy. You know how to do that shit. I don't watch like 2 your interview, right? But yeah, goddamn, I know how to goddamn answer some questions. But yeah, I know how to answer some questions, dog. And the reason I like it so much is because a lot of niggas who like us, a lot of times in interviews, for one, they feel entitled to speak on whatever nigga asks them. Or two, they don't understand how to articulate what they want to say without goddamn saying what they don't want to say. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And I think you do that. I think you do that real good. Boom. But yeah, I been in and out of goddamn jail. For what?
breaking in car, stealing cars. Really, that's it. Like, but every time I get caught for some shit, I always got a fucking gun on me every time. And then the last case I caught, I ain't get locked up for it. I caught it while I was in, like, they put a warrant out for me while I was already locked up for another case like that. But the last case was a RICO though, but it was for the same shit, stealing car.
What county?
Car.
You know no better man. Huh?
Shit, that's where it was at. That's where I was going.
Man, they ain't tell you not to be fuck with them people out there, man. Woo-wee. See, I guess I know, cause I'm from Bankhead, and the next we the closest thing to it. And I know a whole bunch of niggas who used to go out there fucking around. Bruh, listen, I used to stay in Buckhead on Rodwell Road. Nigga, I can get on 285 on Bankhead. As soon as I pay Cobb County and goddamn Sandy Springs, I'm right on Rodwell. Nigga, I never went through Cobb County, bro, because I always have fine weed. I would go all the way 20 to downtown, to 75, 85, to 400, to 285. It'd take me 45 minutes to get home, because I used to be scared to ride through Cobb County.
Yeah, that shit bad out there.
Yeah, that shit bad out there. Where else it was? Fulton.
I had a case in Rush. I had 2 cases in Rush Street, a case in DeKalb, and then it was called. I had the same kind of shit in Rush Street. Breaking in car and got down a gun, and I had some beans on me and I had some weed on me. Then when I was trying to sell a drug, but I couldn't.
Yeah. You say don't let it get it. You don't smoke. Why you don't smoke? Have you ever smoked before?
Yeah, I used to when I was young. Just doing what everybody else was doing around me, doing what the older niggas was doing. Everybody was smoking weed. I'm like, let me smoke weed too. But the whole time, it made me feel bad. Like I be feeling crazy as hell. Like. Sick as hell. I be feeling like I'm finna pass out. My heart be beating too fast, too slow.
That nicotine. I mean, that's that THC. The nicotine, the menthol don't do that. I can't fuck them cigarette, but motherfucker strong, boy.
It ain't even like I just smoke cigarette for a reason. I got addicted to them motherfuckers.
Shit goddamn going through shit, smoking, shit cooling you, easing, calming you down.
I started smoking cigarette at the same time I started smoking weed though. I was probably like 13.
How long you been smoking?
First time I smoked, I was like 7. It was a cigarette.
What happened? Tell me a story. I love stories.
Shit, my big cousin, I was at my big cousin's house. Boom, they are smoking. He fired up a cigarette. I told him, let me hit the cigarette. So boom, I put it, blow it out. He like, nah, you gotta, like when you hit it. So I did that. My almost died.
Yeah, set your ass up. Damn, yeah, set your ass up, man.
Bad.
Nah, for real, man. Your career done had a major turn real fast. Did you see this trajectory, or was it surreal? Was you kind of just living it as that shit was moving?
I mean, I always knew where I wanted to be. You feel me? But it's like, as the shit was happening, it's like I ain't even realizing it because I'm in it. You feel me? Like. Sometimes I don't realize how big I am, you feel me? Somebody got to tell me or I got to see something happen, you feel me?
That's humbleness, dog. That's just you being humble. You know what I'm saying? You said, goddamn, you ain't even like Let's Get It. You just went there and just did some shit just because.
I ain't like this shit at all.
What made you even think of the idea to just do that? What nigga was just saying, well, you got to do something different, or you just said, I'm going to just try some other shit?
I was just like, I'm going to try some other shit. I chose the beat I probably wouldn't rap on and said shit I probably wouldn't say. Song, and they fucked with it. I did a trailer to it the first day they was fucking with it. The day I made it, I did a trailer to it. I think it was the day I made it. And then it ended up getting leaked. When it got leaked, everybody got it. Everybody was on it.
Oh, that motherfucker. Nigga still playing that bit like it new.
Yeah, it been going for like 2 years.
Like it new. Mm-hmm. That might I go football. Me and Quavo got a 7-on-7 program together.
I just seen that. It was the team.
Huncho Elite, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we got a team together. So before we come out, that's my go-to song. Before the games, come on. I'm gonna record in that time. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna record this shit in that time. Send it to y'all at that time.
In that game.
Nah, for real. Now I got some of the top kids in the nation. One of my kids just went to Ohio State. He left high school his senior year in December. You know what I'm saying? He was at the game. The nigga came. The nigga tight end who was big as hell, who catching them head tops. He was on y'all team. He about your side. Y'all about the same side.
Yeah. he came in with me. Came in late.
He's supposed to be. He's still supposed to be in high school right now, but he at Ohio State right now. You know what I'm saying? They got him ranked the number 2 tight end in the nation. You know what I'm saying? In his class. You know what I'm saying? So I be having real top tier. You know what I'm saying? Kids. You know what I'm saying? Even like the game. Like every year I be having mental health events. So I be feeling like goddamn a lot of niggas who where we come from suffer. Everybody suffer mental health. You know what I'm saying? This is how we grow up. Mm-hmm. But we live it, so we be thinking that shit be regular because we don't learn how to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we be having a lot of traumas, and the traumas be triggering the anger. That's why niggas be so aggressive all the time on everything. And niggas like us feel like it ain't cool to go talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But like that shit be the best shit. So we be having mental health events. We do a football called Flagging for a Cause. Actually, we got one coming up in June. And then we do a basketball called Mind Over Matter. I got one coming up in July. We do a kickball called Kicking Depression. So we be doing all them little events. You need to get you a team.
No, I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, put you a team together on that motherfucker.
I'll be out for sure.
You got mental health?
I got mental health.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Listen. Listen. I'm gonna ask you this right here. I got something for you. What happened on your birthday, dog?
On my birthday?
Yeah, what y'all had doing on your birthday at the club?
Man. Man. So this the real true story. It was a nigga. I was fucking with a nigga at first. I ain't know him or nothing. Like, it was a lot of people walking up to me saying they do this, they do that. What's let me get a picture of this, and that. It was a nigga, he was like, I be singing, but I fuck with that because I rap, you feel me? But I don't really make songs with a lot of rappers. I'd rather put a sing on the song like, shit, let me get your info, we can lock in, this and that. He gave me info, so boom. But he walk off. So we done for like 30 more minutes, 30, 40 more minutes. So boom, 2 of my partners playing with each other and shit. Like, they playing with each other and shit. Like, but you know how niggas be talking to each other and shit. It might look serious. So the nigga, we don't know this nigga. I don't know this nigga name. He walk up to me. He say, while my partner them playing and shit, he talking about, oh yeah, he a bitch ass nigga. I never do no shit like that. Boom. So I'm like, what the hell? So I had to make sure that he said what he said. I said, you said what? And he said it again. So boom, I just went in on him.
Yeah, you talking about. I'm dropping back there. I'm dropping all kind of shit. All kind of shit. Nah. Yeah, done got them business. Yeah, I had them been. Nah, yeah, stand on business now. Yeah. See, now I'm gonna tell you, like, in the apartment, like, did the street show, like, all the shit I be talking about, it be shit the street be talking about, and the street be wanting to hear, and the street be want clarification on that. That's why I don't get on here and ask all them. I say, hey, man, you got doing all that? I ain't with all that shit, man. Nigga don't want to know all that. Cause when I'm watching a nigga, bro, tell me, fuck all what you doing now, nigga. I want to know where you were, where your old niggas at, what you were doing when you came up, nigga. I want to be a fan of you. If I like your music, I want to be a fan of you as a person, too. Mm-hmm. Cause be a lot of time, nigga be talking that hard ass shit, but nigga be some real bitches. You see what I'm saying? But what? It one of them rap nigga from Miami. I said I don't like being messy either, so I'm gonna check. You know, nigga get it. But nigga be saying real ass nigga shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Like he be doing the motivation speakers. Yeah, if a nigga this. I seen the video, nigga got slapped about 6 times. I'm talking about smack, and then I'm talking about, you know, nigga smacking him. He doing the Mike Epps. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, I can't listen to no nigga speak no real shit like this. So when I start doing podcasts, I start saying, then what I'm gonna do? I want to find out who a nigga is for real, because if I'm going to like him, I want to like him for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boom. Early on, you started doing your music. When you first got out of jail, that's when you got into your first situation.
Yeah.
How long had you been doing music until that time?
I went to jail 2019. I started 2017. I was probably doing music 2 years, and then I went to jail 2019. But the nigga who the situation I had got in, I was already fucking with Buddy before I went to jail. You feel me? When I got out, I just went all the way with it.
No, for sure. As you continue to, so when you was making all them first hits that you making, OD, Let's Get It, all this, was all that in the first situation or after the first situation?
It was in the first situation. It was in the first situation, but I was doing it on my own. Like, they weren't dropping my music or none of that. I was doing it. Yeah, like niggas typically do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you think you just doing your own shit, do you think that played a factor in you wanting to separate and do your own shit? Yeah. Cause I see what it can do. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like when people do shit for you, it don't never be big as when you do it for yourself. Like from personal experience.
It mean more.
Yeah.
It mean more. It's like a nigga front you a pack and you grind up on one. It's shit gonna be a different feel. You're gonna spend your money totally different. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Tell niggas I want to get out my shit. And I know how this go, because I done been in the same situation before. Well, we got put in the situation, our first situation, and we was supposed to give a nigga a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? We got the money. And I just felt like niggas ain't did shit for real, so I booked. And I was just like, shit, man, I ain't, man, fuck all that. And we had a situation, we had to part ways too, but I understand that. And I know how your ass got to get out your shit. So if you want to speak on, we'll speak on. If not, we'll keep it moving. But I do feel like as an artist, you have to understand your worth. And that's why I think the story means so much, because you understood your worth enough to stand on your 10. Like, nah, nigga, this what going on, nigga. And nigga, we can go this way, we can go that way. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. So boom, you got the situation, you keep moving. You end up doing fucking with 300. How that situation happen?
This around the time the Get It started blowing up. Boom. All the labels reaching out to me, everybody calling me. I think every label reached out to me, and one rapper tried to sign me. So boom, I was sitting down talking with all of them, but 300 they signed to Mojim, so I just went with them.
How has it been?
Been straight, been smooth, but I just be having my days, you feel me? Like I might spaz on them sometimes. You feel me? Feel like it's just because the shit I already went through in my last situation. Like if I see something, like I'm get on the ASAP. You starting to have to understand the balance between dropping when I want to, recording when I want to, pushing how I want to me having to understand how the machine wants to push my music. Is that the balance you're going to do now? Yeah, I mean it was, but like I ain't get what they program. They got with my program. You feel me? Like they was telling me that like you got to drop, you got to turn this music in this time so we can drop it this time. I'm like, nah, if I feel like dropping right, like if I think something in my head, I got to do it now because it's current shit that's going on. Like if I make a song, I'm not rapping about shit from back then.
I'm rapping about it now. I got to come out now.
Yeah, it got to come out now because this what's going on right now. They got to hear it right now.
Yeah, you get with the program. You know what I'm saying? But when you hot though, you have that type of leverage though. You create that leverage. You dictate your deal. You dictate what you want and how you want it. That's how it was when we got our deal. We had all the labels talking to us. It was between Atlantic and Universal. Both of them were talking about the same amount of money. Both of them talking $500,000. Atlantic was talking $250,000 for the album and $250,000 for promotion. Universal saying they're gonna get all the money, the whole $500,000. Me not understanding, oh nah, bro, you're gonna need some promo with this shit. You got to do this and do this. We went with the money, but we was probably the first niggas that got the whole budget and we controlled the budget. Like it wasn't no.
They ain't even really doing that though.
But that's what I'm telling you. They weren't doing it then. Yeah. But that's what happened when you create the leverage. It wasn't no, oh yeah, we just did a song with Huncho, goddamn, you got to send him $20,000. We just got the beat from Zaytoven. No, none of that. Nah, bro, we cashing out. We paying for the studio time. And that shit had not ever happened because we created the leverage. You see what I'm saying? So when you hot, you create the leverage. So I tell a lot of niggas be so quick to, I want a deal. Why? Just to feel like you signed to a nigga. It ain't gonna stop. That's why half these niggas get a situation with like an independent label and you don't hear shit else about it. You know why? Because the niggas stopped the grind that they had. Niggas be doing all that grinding by themselves. You understood, but nah, hell nah, boy, fuck that. I've been doing this, it been working. So whatever y'all talking about ain't stunning. I done seen a lot of niggas be hot. Signed to a nigga ain't hot no more, boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now, what do you think you start understanding all this shit from? Do you think it's just intuition? Was you taught it? You know what I'm saying?
Probably just me going through shit. I had to learn from experience. Like I had to go through shit, and then like after the shit got done, like if something come up again, I know how to handle it.
Yeah, nah, for sure. What type of shit you going through and got there in the hood? Tell me some Glenwood story, man.
Glenwood stories.
Give us a trap Glenwood story. Give us an apartment Glenwood story. Since we're in the apartment. Some crazy shit, funny shit, some J shit, you give us some. So when people like, oh shit, yeah, that Glenwood right there.
I mean, I ain't really got no too crazy. You feel me?
But how? I'm gonna ask you this because this is what I thought in my head when you said I was stealing cars and shit. You can't be incognito, bro. You 6'7".
Exactly. I'm glad. And they got the pictures right there showing that pictures. Like I go to court, finna take my plea. Before got the pictures, everything, all this shit. Like you can see all this shit on God. These folks had a picture these folks had a video from me going in cars, and then in the picture I had on my Instagram, I had the same outfit on. Like I was breaking the cars in regular shit. Like say I got this on, I'm gonna go breaking cars in this. No mask, no nothing.
Doe locking. You first generation doe locker, second generation doe locker.
What the difference is?
Now you know how long niggas been hitting cars like that. What it been about 5 years, something like that?
Are you talking about?
Huh? First generation. That was that first generation. See, niggas ain't really been chasing doe locking like that, for real. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that shit chase some shit that, you know what I'm saying? Some recent shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to be doing some shit. So when I say first or second generation, like was you one of the first niggas doing that shit, or was niggas already doing this shit and niggas like, but shit, boy, goddamn here. It's things like that, the goddamn only thing going around that motherfucker. I just watch the news. Niggas just hit apartment. How many cars it was? 100 or something? Yeah. Nigga hit every car out that bitch.
My Rico, it had 49. Like it was 49. They had me breaking in 49 cars.
Ah damn. Shit, boy. Them a lot of cars.
My case ain't no big case with like 100 niggas on there. It's just me. Feel me? That's it.
What did you end up getting through over the case?
Yeah. I had so boom. They were trying to give me 22 10.
Hold on, I'm gonna stop one time for you, kid. Every Atlanta nigga, before he tell a story, say, so boom. I swear, I do the same shit, dog. So boom. Yeah.
So boom. It's they tried to give me a 22-10, but shit, time went by. They tried to give me a 22 sound. They tried to give me a 22 sound. So I had got a lawyer. First I had a public defender, then I had got a lawyer around that time. Come back out on the street. I had bonded out. Got back on the street so I can make some money. Boom. Got me a lawyer. So boom. I got a good little straight little lawyer. I ain't gonna say he was the best, but he was good. He was straight in Cobb County. Cobb County lawyer. So he got me in this program called Next Level Boys Academy.
I know what that is.
Yeah. So boom. That helped me. You feel me? Like, cause they seen I was in the program. The judge know the program. She know who run the program. So she was like, instead of what really happened though, like I'm in the courtroom, but the dude from the program in the courtroom with me, you feel me? They asked they asking everybody to talk this and that. So boom, they asked the witness to talk. The witness, he was like, I don't want to go to jail, you feel me? I like the program he in, you feel me? I'd rather see him change his life around than go to jail. So the judge was like, I ended what's it called? You don't know what you finna.
No.
Yeah, like the judge choose what you finna do. I did that, and then she was like, "So we gonna give you a 22-7, but you ain't gotta do 7 years in jail. You do a year in the class. You feel me? We gonna knock the 7
Spend the rest of it. Yeah, that's a blessing, dog. Man, that's a blessing, dog. You don't get a clap for that shit, man. That's some real shit, man. Do you think a lot of young niggas who go through the same hood trauma, do you think they should find some mentors, find a program, somebody to be around and shit? You think it helped you?
Yeah, most definitely. It be helping me like, outside of class. Like if I go to class that day, my whole day finna be good. Like the class in the morning, if I go that morning, feel me, the rest of my day finna be good. But we won't be doing nothing but talking about real shit and like real situation.
That's therapy. That's what it is. It ain't but a form of therapy.
A lot of niggas ain't really just sat there and talked to nobody, you feel me? Like you said, niggas.
That's why we got mental health.
Yeah.
That's why they got mental health like a motherfucker. And I'm gonna tell you too, one of the biggest thing about mental health is understanding. You might see something a certain way. I might see something a certain way. And a lot of times what people do is say, you wrong. Nigga, you wrong. Without saying, well, you know what? You really right, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what? You really right too. Oh, it's two different ways to do that shit. You see what I'm saying? And I think the more you talk to somebody, the more you understand how to process what people say, what people do, your thought, your emotions, your feelings and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's some good shit though. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody should try it. You know what I'm saying? Should try that shit. Cause I went to college too. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think I would have went to college either.
I went to college.
Huh?
I went to college
For real?
for a semester.
Why you start, dog?
I was broke. Shit, I was finna get taking niggas out. I ain't want to go to jail. I ain't want to go to jail, period. But I ain't trying to get locked up in Colorado. I was in Colorado.
You was in Colorado? How the fuck you end up way out in Colorado?
I had got a scholarship. But it was a JUCO though. It wasn't no major college. It was a JUCO. I got a basketball scholarship to go to, it's called Northeastern Junior College.
Y'all know Northeastern is.
Yeah, I went out there. Yeah. Played for a semester. Said, fuck it, hell no, I'm broke. I can't do this.
Now you be broke, niggas be broke ahead in college. See, I made it to college. When I went to college to hustle. It's just by my whole 12th grade year, I went to school from 8 in the morning to 8 at nighttime. So I went to Doug in the daytime, and I went to Washington Night School at nighttime. Cause I just didn't want to fail. You know what I'm saying? Cause I used to play basketball too. And you know how you play basketball, this shit gonna pass your ass. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever basketball season is, you ain't gotta worry about no grade. They gonna pass your ass. But when it ain't basketball season, they gonna fail your ass. I went through that shit. So I had to go through night school and boost on my grade point average in 12th grade. So I got them, my homie and them said, come to school. They went to college before me. He said, come on up here. I said, y'all smoke weed with me? Because I've been smoking weed since I was 12 too. And in high school, before high school game, I used to smoke before basketball practice. I used to smoke before game. Like I had to smoke every morning. I smoke in the morning time. I'm skipping every lunch to go smoke. You see what I'm saying? When lunchtime, I'm in the hood trapping and smoking weed and shit. So they smoked some weed with me. I had some weed with me. I went to HBCU called Barber Scotia, like 10 minutes outside Charlotte, right by John C. Smith. And a nigga asked me for some weed, and I sold a nigga a nick. He gave me $10. And by the time I put my bum in my pocket and put my money out to give him the $5, he walked off on me. So I asked a nigga from who went to Crim, my nigga Josh. He from Kirkwood. I asked him. He's like, them dimes up here. I went up there and signed up for the UNCF scholarship, the Hope scholarship, and another scholarship. That's how I got to school. Me getting to school is how I met Pimp Dope. And my first song I ever recorded was in college, and that's the biggest hit, biggest underground hit on the west side. And that's how I started rapping. 6 months later, I recorded White Tee. And then we got a deal. Shit, they fast. 6 months of me rapping, I had $500,000. That shit happened just like that. You know what I'm saying? So when I was asking you how you feel about the process, I don't live that process where it's like, God damn, bro, you got 3-4 hits, bro. God damn, boy. See, I done made 2 bitches faint before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you touch them holding them faint like some Michael Jackson shit, bro. That's my highlight of my career. I don't get that. What a nigga say, boy, you ain't never made a bitch faint, nigga. Now I'm touching that bitch. You know what I'm saying? The first time it happened, it scared the shit out of my ass. I ain't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real, though. Nah, but keep doing this shit, bro. Keep living, bro. Keep doing that music you talking about. Give us some more club bangers. Go every 3 months, bro, go in the studio. Like, I'm going to pick another beat that I don't usually do. And I'm going to say some more shit that I don't usually say. You know, give a goddamn 4 of them motherfuckers a goddamn year. Because I like all your other music, but I like that type of music too. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, I think that your music is real versatile when it comes to street niggas and emotions. Because your music fits all the emotions that nigga gonna go through. You know what I'm saying? So, give a nigga some of that fun shit too. Even if you might not like to do it, but it's a motor your fan to like to do it. Because 9 times out of 10, a song you don't really like Let's Get It gonna be the song that everybody will like. You know what I'm saying? So just keep writing, keep doing that shit you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody where they can follow you before we get up out of here.
Instagram, Twitter. I don't think I'm on Facebook right now, but Instagram and Twitter, HUNXHO, HUNXHO.
How you get your name?
This around the time I was in middle school. This around the time when school of them was rapping that Hunchos, like, but this the
Black
word,
Migos.
the word like is hot right now for Hunnids. You feel me? Like, you feel me? I just changed my Instagram name to Huncho Season. But they wasn't calling me Huncho then. Like,
What they were calling you then?
They were calling me E. They used to call me Big E. You feel me? I was playing basketball with somebody on my team named Lil E. I was bigger than Big E. You feel me? Everybody called me Big E.
What's your hood nickname, was?
They used to call me EB.
EB? Yeah. Everybody got a hood nickname.
Yeah, they used to call me EB. What you call it? But yeah, they started calling me after a minute, calling me Huncho, and I just ran with it.
No, for sure that, man. Well, bro, keep doing that shit, man. Keep putting on for the city, man. Keep holding this shit down, dog. Keep dropping that music. Keep giving us hit. Keep flooding us. You know what I'm saying? How many songs you think you got just like in the drive or something that you ain't dropped yet?
Probably like 5,000.
Huh?
Probably like 5,000.
What the fuck you gonna do with the fucking 5,000 songs? What you gonna record 5,000 more and then be like, I don't want to hear them. Nephew, don't play them 5,000 no more. I don't want to hear them motherfucker no more.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably ain't finna drop none of them 5,000.
Why?
Cause they're old. Like, if I ain't put it out yet, shit, it ain't probably never gonna get put out.
I'm gonna tell you this right here.
The latest shit, all the latest shit getting put out.
I'm gonna give you some game. You got 100 bags of weed. You just say, I don't want to sell weed no more. I want to sell beans. What if it's a motherfucker want to buy 100 bags? What you gonna do? All right, then it's 100 million motherfuckers who want to hear all your music. Stream it. Just put it up. Get a check for all that shit. Just throw that shit out there. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Bro, do a song, bro. Do a song a day for the rest of the year. Let them pick him. Yeah, let them pick him. Let everybody pick a song or two. Drop a song every day. Just drop a song every day. You got 5,000 songs, drop one every motherfucking day. And that's 365 days in a year. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna give you the game when we get out of the motherfucker. Drop the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna see that shit just going, you know what I'm saying? No, that's free game. But shit, man, appreciate you coming. We definitely gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? Next time I'm gonna pull up on Glenwood. I'm gonna set that motherfucker up on the block. You know what I'm saying? I wanna interview the crew. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I think that'd be hard. Anybody pull up on the block yet? Oh yeah, I'm pulling up on the block. In the apartment, we're taking the apartment to the east. For sure. East Atlanta. Now hold on, I'm gonna ask you this right here. Cause you from East Atlanta. What's the difference between East Atlanta and East Side?
I ain't gonna lie. I consider like East Side. I consider just a regular straight East Side. Like East Side can go forever, like all the way out to Conyers. But that ain't East Atlanta though. You feel me? Like I'd say closer to the city. Like it don't take you 10 minutes to get to the city. You feel me? 5 minutes to get to the city. Like closer, like I don't know how to explain it, but
you right there. Yeah. It passed. It's dead after you. At East Side. Yeah. Am I lying? At East Side, after Second Ave, East Side. Ain't no East Atlanta. They done. And the reason I say is the people, not really ask you, because I got a lot of out-of-town people who watch my podcast. And I get messages all the time, I get DMs all the time, people ask me all the time. So anytime I got somebody really from the city who from the east side of town, I always ask them to put in the perspective, you know what I'm saying? Because you from over there, so you might can give us something, oh, nah, this, and I, you know what I'm saying? And just feed the people game. I just always like getting people, you know what I'm saying, some real shit, you know what I'm saying, on them motherfucker. Yeah, man, but you already know, man, it's your boy Parlay. Until next time, ATM Lounge. We're in the apartment with Parlay. Meet me in the apartments.